Parents and class of 2020, thank you for joining us this evening. We want to thank you for your support and patience as we progress through these challenging times. Join us in sharing information this evening will be Assistant Principal Joanne Carter, Assistant Principal Paul Carter, Assistant Principal Justin Decker, Senior Counselor Rosalind Montgomery, Educators Don Antonio, Anthony Baca, and Carlos Carrasco. We have provided an agenda this evening, and we will follow the agenda. Please share any questions via the chat or hold off until the end, and we'll field them via Zoom.
Good evening to the senior class of 2020, parents and guardians. We want to take a moment to reiterate the information sent to you in the senior letter regarding grades and GPAs. It is so very important for students to be logging onto Canvas and staying in contact with their teachers regarding assignments. Assignments must be completed. Grading practices that have been previously established by the teacher remain in effect for this semester. For this semester only, all final grades will be determined by a credit, no credit designation and will be transcribed as such. Students receiving a 60% or better at the end of the semester in their courses will be granted credit. Students receiving a 59% or lower at the end of the semester will not be granted credit. Students taking credit recovery courses through APEX will receive a letter grade upon completion of the course, and the course will be transcribed with a GPA. Grading periods for the second semester will no longer reflect grading periods 5 and 6. The grading period will show in PowerSchool as G4 only, and G4 will extend to May 8th for our seniors. Student GPA, class ranking, and academic letter will be determined by all high school courses completed through semester 1 of the 2019-2020 school year. Thank you. We miss you.
Good evening, Valencia seniors and parents. We know this has been a challenging adjustment for everyone, but we want to assure you that we are still on track and working towards graduation. As we move forward with the rest of the semester, credit requirements remain the same at 24 credits. Those 24 credits remain 4 years of math, 4 years of English, 3.5 of social studies, 3 credits, 3 years of science, a half credit of health, a PE credit, and 8 elective credits. Also, testing requirements remain the same. If a student is in need of further testing, they will be contacted by Valencia. Our dates for senior events will continue as planned, with May 1st being the deadline for APEX, our credit recovery program. Senior finals will be the week of May 5th through the 8th. Seniors' last day of school is May 8th. Senior checkout is set tentatively for May 13th, with additional days scheduled within that week if needed. As Ms. Carter stated earlier, adjustments have been made to grades for this semester only. Students will not receive an A through an F, but be given credit or no credit. Because a letter grade is not given and GPA is not affected by this semester's live courses, this will change how we move forward with the academic award letter winners. There will be no academic award ceremony. Academic awards will be given. Seniors who meet the requirements for an academic letter based on their first semester grades will be given their letter or bar whenever they receive their diploma. Underclassmen who have earned an academic letter will receive their bar or letter upon their return to school. The modification of grades and this semester's no impact on GPA also means valedictorian and salutatorian will be determined based off of cumulative GPA, including semester 1 grades only from this year. Additionally, there will be no robing ceremony for the class of 2020. In consideration of everyone's safety, and with the uncertainty surrounding our current events, we will focus our efforts on holding the best graduation ceremony possible for the Valencia High School class of 2020. We know this can be an emotional blow to our graduates and their families, but we will do our best to honor your work and dedication. Seniors, please keep working. This is different, but you must continue with the final push towards graduation. You are almost done. Our staff and our policies on grading and Apex credit recovery were made to help you complete your credits. If you need help, reach out, but please, please, please keep going. You are almost done, and we are proud of you. Much love.
The district has decided that in order to best assist our seniors in credit recovery during this time of quarantine, that all journals, practices, projects, and discussions in Apex will be excluded. All that is required is participation in quizzes and tests. All quizzes have been unlocked, and students are allowed 2 opportunities to earn a 60% or better. If they are unable to pass with a 60% by their second attempt, they will be required to contact a teacher to have it reset. They'll be asked to review their study guide, notes will be made in their profile, and then the quiz will be reset. For all tests, students must contact one of their credit recovery teachers to unlock it so that there is some sort of accountability in proctoring. Again, they are automatically given 2 attempts to do so. Please remember that all credit recovery courses for seniors are to be completed by May 1st. Thank you.
Good evening, parents and students. I'm going to give you a little information on testing and scholarships. AP testing will be conducted 11 through 22 May of this year. Your AP teachers have been given the information concerning this online test. You have to have already signed up in order to take the test. The SAT and the ACT tests will be set up later in the summer for students that are interested, but dates have not been established yet. Scholarship information will be consolidated by the counseling department and put out via email and on the VHS website. Most scholarship deadlines have been extended due to the pandemic. Thank you.
Seniors, if you're interested in buying out your MacBook after graduation, the cost will be $250 as long as you are up to date on user fees and do not have any outstanding fees from computer damage. Please send an email to seniorjags@loschools.net stating your name, ID, and the MacBook tag number, which is located on the sticker on the outside of the computer that says Property of Los Lunas Schools. Tentatively, on May 11th, 12th, and 13th, Valencia High School will hold a drive-up checkout for seniors. During those checkout dates, you'll be able to pay any outstanding fees, pay the $250 if you would like to buy the MacBook, or turn in your MacBook. Payments must be in the form of cash, money order, or cashier's check.
Hey seniors, wanted to come on here to say a couple words about your unique situation. While I know most of you guys are feeling cheated, as you should, I wanted to shine some light on a unique opportunity that has presented itself, and I think it'd be pretty cool to take advantage of. As many of you guys already know, and some of you guys will find out, life's unfair. You know, we get situations that we don't ask for, but we can't control that. And this is definitely one of those situations that you can't control. But what we can't control is how we respond to those situations in our lives that are unfair, because it's going to happen. So here's a moment to respond to an unfair situation. And I'm here to challenge you to make the most of this situation. You know, every single year, the senior class, whether they believe it or not, or they're trying to or not, they want to leave a legacy or want to be remembered in their school. Some classes want it to be academic accomplishments, athletic accomplishments. Some try to do it through pranks and mischievous events. You know, very rarely do those classes solidify their legacy like they think that it's going to be solidified. We always remember each class, just not at the level that those classes think that they're going to be remembered. I'm here to tell you the class of 2020 will be remembered forever. This is an event that's not only going to be remembered at Valencia High School, it's going to be remembered in the state of New Mexico. It's going to be remembered in the United States and globally. It's an event that's going to be put in your guys' history books. And when your kids and your grandkids go to school and they read about the year 2020, they're going to come home and ask, hey, mom, hey, dad, hey, grandma, hey, grandpa, didn't you graduate in the year 2020? what happened? And I think this is a cool situation for you guys to make the most of it. So when you do tell those stories, you're going to have an epic story, a pretty cool learning moment for those kids on how you went through this bad situation and you made the most of it. So I guess what I'm getting at is that I'm challenging you guys to make the most of this. Yes, the situation sucks. We wish that this wouldn't have happened and you were able to finish off your senior year the way you thought it was going to go. But let's not dwell on the negativity and let's make the most of this situation. I challenge you guys to do this. Remember, it's your choice. And I look forward to seeing how you guys make the most of this situation. Okay, good luck. Miss you guys.
I imagine that there are two types of seniors at this moment. One who wanted nothing more than to be out of school. That senior is probably in celebration. You got your wish. Yes, all right. You got out of that building early. I never have to go back again. Woohoo! To that senior, know that you haven't crossed the finish line just yet. You still have a little bit of work to do. The other type of senior maybe feels that they had the rug ripped out from underneath them. All that they had planned for, all that they had worked for, was taken away. A chance at state, a performance in Disneyland, and you are just trying to catch your breath. Know that 3 months does not change the memories that have been laid out over the course of 12 years. In the timeline of your life, what you are experiencing will only last a moment. In this unprecedented time, we are given the opportunity to learn who we are. We are given the opportunity to stop, to listen, to look around, to discover the best versions of ourselves. It comes from continuing our studies because the skills that you learn are going to be needed for whatever happens next. It also comes from taking a moment to watch a tree bloom. Know that what you are experiencing is also being experienced by every human being on this planet. You are truly connected to something greater than just yourself. Though we wish we could say goodbye in person, backed up with a hug and a handshake, we still want to create a ceremony for you to say goodbye and good luck. For now, know that you are loved, you are cherished, and you are valuable.
At this time, we will answer questions provided via the chat, and then again field questions via Zoom. Thank you again for your support and patience, and we will get this done together.
Marching order virtual ceremonies were developed for schools who are facing an unexpected cancellation or schools who do not host traditional ceremonies. In either case, graduates have worked hard to arrive at this moment, and we hope to help provide them the individualized recognition they deserve. For virtual ceremonies, schools can choose to produce a standardized slide for each graduate, which will show preset information for all participants, such as name and degree. You can also choose to allow your graduates to customize their slide. Graduates securely log in to the Marching Order Assistant website to submit photos and messages. After graduate submissions are received, school administrators will have the ability to review and approve all submissions before they are published to the virtual ceremony site. Most schools choose to pre-record the graduate's name to accompany the slide for a truly personalized experience. Graduates use the Marching Order Assistant website to provide phonetic notes and a recording of their own name for our professional voice artists, making sure that each name is announced perfectly. Once all information is gathered and approved, Marching Order creates a custom virtual ceremony website. The site can include embedded videos or live feeds, a message to the graduates, social media feeds, and most importantly, the graduate slides. Graduates and guests can easily find their own slide and those of friends and loved ones.
Justin W. Kirk.
If you prefer to keep the ceremony website in-house, the content can be compiled for hosting directly on the school's website. Clients can use the marching order software to simulate the name-calling portion of a graduation ceremony during a live virtual ceremony webcast.
Graduating summa cum laude, Abigail Victoria Patterson. Lexus Chardonnay Jacobs.
If you hold an in-person ceremony at a later date, the virtual ceremony content can easily be used at a live event. For more information, visit marchingorder.com or send an email to info@marchingorder.com. Marching Order. Amazing virtual graduation ceremonies.